Hi, I'm Jamie from ESL Teacher 365. In this Canva tutorial for teachers, I'll show you how easy it is to create a children's book on Canva for online or in-person teaching. Let's get started. First, click on Create Design, and then I'm doing the presentation. I'm going to search for a photo to use as my background, so I typed in Under the Sea. You can select and drag the photo you want to use. So you'll notice that I have the Pro version, so I have the Pro and free photos available. If you'd like to get access to thousands of templates and millions of photos, clip art, and videos, then check out my link down below to try Canva Pro for 1 month for free. Now I'm going to start to create a title for my book, so I use the elements and type in rectangle. You can drag the sides to resize it. And then click on these squares to choose colors. I'm going to use the text tool to create the title of the book. I'm going to resize the font up here. You can also use the plus and minus buttons. And you do have these faint lines that help you center images and text. Just going to highlight it and then change the font so it's a bit easier to read. So you can import fonts. I've imported this one from Creative Market, but Canva has a ton of fonts that you can use as well. So if you click on the font, you can also click on Effects, and you'll have a few different options. Again, wherever you see a square, that means that you can change the color. And here I'm changing the color of the actual font. Now I want to use some different images in my background, and I'll show you how you can put this behind your title. So I can click and drag and make it big. Then you're going to right click and you can send backwards. So step by step, sending it behind my title. So now I have this nice title page. To duplicate, I just press this button up here. And I like to do this because then it already has the same background. I can just get rid of whatever I don't want to use. So you can click and drag, and then that will allow you to resize the whole thing as a unit instead of just the font or the image separately. So now I'm going to search for a question mark. So you can try it out, see what it looks like. I don't really like this one. Lots of options. I think I'll go with this one. Again, duplicate the page. And this is going to be for my first character. So I see a sea turtle looking at me, and then you can easily just get rid of that by deleting it and put in a nice little sea turtle. So there's a ton of great clip art, and you can also find a lot of black and white stuff, which is great when you're trying to make a worksheet or if you want to make a printable book. So just putting in some seaweed to decorate a little bit, adding a little more, and I'll show you how you can flip this. So on the other side, I'm going to flip this just by clicking flip, and you can do horizontal or vertical. So here's the Animate feature, which is really cool if you're using this as an animated book. There's a lot of different options that you can use. Just play around and see how it looks. So you can do a PDF version of this book. You can show it on a screen. You can send it as a link. There's so many different options. You can even make it into a little video, whatever you'd like to do. So now I'm just working on the next bit. I want a different question mark. So same thing, go to Elements, search for question mark. And I've just duplicated this, and then you can slide it down just so you don't have to redo the titles and everything every time. This time I see a dolphin swimming past me. So you'll see it's a bit too big, so you can always click and drag it, change the size, whatever you need to do. It's pretty easy. So now I'm going to change up my background, different photo, and then I can match this with my question slide. And obviously we need a dolphin now. And sometimes it replaces the background photo, so you just need to take your time, and then it will realize it wants to use it as an image and not the background. Resize, and I'm going to spice this one up with some bubbles. I want to show you how you can get animated things. So if you click on this, you can type in animated or select animated, And then you do have, for some images, you have the option of animated, which just is even better if you're doing a story, grabs the attention. I can even do some animated bubbles. It doesn't have everything in animated, but it does have enough stuff. Let's take a look at how the book turned out. You can present in Canva, and it will go through all the little animation. I'm choosing when to turn the page, so you can have the kids read it, or you can read it, repeat, whatever you want to do. But just to show you what it looks like when it's animated. And of course, you can have a static one as well. I hope you enjoyed today's Canva tutorial for teachers on how to make a children's book. If you'd like to learn how to make a worksheet on Canva, then check out this video. If you'd like to find out more about teaching on Outschool, then check out my blog post linked down below. Make sure to subscribe for more Canva tutorials for teachers and give this video a like if you learned something new today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy teaching and creating on Canva.